Namaste friends. Ensuring your safety is of utmost importance to us. While keeping your store and customers safe, it is important that you maintain and follow some safety guidelines for yourself as well. In this module, we will talk about standard operating procedures for staff at the store while the COVID-19 guidelines are in place. In this module, we will share guidelines with respect to safety communication issued by organization for the staff, the new staff entry process, attendance process, how to take care of your uniform, and the process to use lockers. Let's start with understanding the details related to the safety communication. VM team will provide safety communication posters to each store. These posters are to be placed at various locations accessible to the staff only, like BOH and pantry area. Each employee must read through and adhere to these safety guidelines strictly. Now let's talk about the guidelines to be followed while entering the store. Before opening the store, MOD checks SLP's body temperature using the infrared thermometer, post which SLP measures temperature for all the staff members before they enter the store. SLP to check temperature for all the staff members as many times they enter the store during their shift. People below the prescribed temperature of 99.14 degrees Fahrenheit will be allowed entry in the store. Temperature reading of the staff taken at the beginning of the shift needs to be recorded in the register by SLP. This is required for the audit by the government agencies. All staff members need to download and install the Arogya Setu app launched by Government of India. This app can be downloaded on both iOS and Android platforms from App Store and Play Store respectively. You can also pause this video and scan the QR code given on the screen to install this app. Everyone must do a self-checkup by providing correct information in the app before entering the store. Only staff with a green tick in the Arogya Setu app will be allowed by the SLP to enter the store. If a staff reports temperature above 99.14 degree Fahrenheit, he should be asked to take 5 minutes rest at an isolated place under a shade. After rechecking, if the temperature persists, MOD and LPO should be informed. Basic details of the staff should be captured as per the format appearing on the screen. This format will be provided to SMs separately. This information must be shared with RHR and LPOs. The staff should be asked to wait at an isolated location and MOD to organize medical assistance in consultation with RHR. In case transportation assistance is required for the staff to be able to go to the medical facility, he should be asked to wait in an isolated area at least 1 meter away. RHR to take all the required actions of informing his next of kin and suggest the further action. If any staff member has been diagnosed with COVID, he should report for duty only after confirmation from RHR and SLP. Only first shift staff can enter through the back gate of the store after a temperature check by the SLP, post which back gate should remain locked for rest of the day. Second shift onwards, all the staff to enter through the customer entry gate. Staff to avoid crowding while entering the store and maintain social distancing. As we understand the store entry process, let's now talk about the first thing expected post entering the store. Yes, that is marking the attendance. Attendance needs to be marked through mHair Pro app only. SLP will make entry for the staff details in the registers at the time of entrance. The staff should not touch the register or use a common pen at any point of time during the day. SLP to enter external brand and housekeeping staff attendance by mentioning the staff name and time in the register. To stay safe, maintaining cleanliness is extremely important. In this section, we will talk about the guidelines with respect to uniform. These guidelines are applicable on private label staff, external brand staff, housekeeping, SLP, as well as BA. All the staff to wear washed uniforms daily and the prescribed footwear during the duty hours. Use of changing rooms is not allowed till COVID safety guidelines are in place. Staff must follow the grooming standards and to carry their own grooming kit. Special care must be taken with handling the lockers. Let's have a look at these guidelines. Staff lockers should be checked, cleaned and sanitized properly. Sharing of lockers must be discontinued till COVID safety guidelines are in place. Staffs who have not been allocated a locker should keep their personal bags at the baggage counter of the store. Social distancing must be maintained while using the locker or retrieving personal stuff from the bags. This brings us to the end of this module. With our conscious efforts in maintaining social distancing and following these guidelines, we can keep ourselves and others safe. Stay safe.